Go, can I take a quick picture with you real quick?
1/1000th of a second, go! Who's gonna take it? Oh, the fire show. Dude. Coming up, there's got to actually take the camera. And we can answer questions while we go. Wow, it's a whole different world over here. You guys are awesome.
Fire show tomorrow also, so.
Right on that one.
Trading life.
Right on that patio.
One to charisma.
Go ahead. I'm tempted to just wait tomorrow for the fire.
That was great. Any other?
Yeah, I will run this battery dry.
I'm good. I got it.
Yeah. Oh God. Well, I mean, I have to be slightly.
Being that you play Daryl Dodge and Gun to the Blow, I have to ask if you're proud of the flags.
Am I proud of flags?
Of the flags.
There's probably something I should know here, where I can not look like an idiot and go.
Oh, because what you call it, when in Gun to the Blow, the mobile suit that he has is called a flag, and one of the characters is constantly saying how he's proud of the flag since he was one of the flag fighters.
And I was proud of the flag. Until I died.
Yeah.
And then, well, you haven't seen it. We actually just finished recording Double A. I had a lot of fun on that show, because I went, wow, I'm finally the bad guy.
Yeah, he's
Alias Sanchez, bring your God now.
You're the
It
Joker.
was
That's
fun.
Joker.
I am? Okay. I'm learning so much from you guys.
The Joker.
Yes.
Can you tell us what your next project's going to be? Like,
What am I working on now? I'm doing a thing actually right now called Tales of 1001 Arabian Nights, which is actually a lot of fun. We're having so much. It's the funniest freaking show. It's being super well. They brought in these Arabian scholars and stuff and guys that have studied these things forever. And I thought, oh, this could be really dry and uninteresting. But the guy that's the director and producer on it, I mean, he created Pinky and the Brain, Animaniacs, Batman. This guy's a genius. The scripts are so funny. Brian Dobson plays Sinbad when those stories are told. It's the funniest shit I have ever seen in my life. It's like Lose Your Lunch funny. It's bouncing. The Red Bulls are kicking in now, aren't they, Bria? She's like, everything's a blur. Wow! I once, like with the Pocky thing, I was at a con and I had a Monster energy drink back when I drank them, and then of course somebody went, "Oh, Scott loves Monsters." And so when you're doing panels, I ended up slamming 5 of them that day. Oh, wow. There's still dents in the walls of the hotel. That was actually here. Beep, bam, bam, beep, bam, beep, all night. Yes.
Okay, here's a random question. Have you ever gone to a con dance, and are you going to rave?
Yeah, actually, 2 years ago I went to the rave here and just busted. It's like some idiot gave me glow sticks and was like, now what am I going to do? I might head up. And yes.
Are you going to the Operation Metrocon Gundam panel tomorrow at 7 in room 19?
I didn't know there was an Operation Gundam panel in the 7 with the thing.
The girl who's hosting it said she was going to ask you, but she's not here.
It depends on my schedule. If I can fit stuff in around my stuff, I will. Because they've got me kind of. This is so clever. They put my schedule on the back of my badge. Except apparently my whole schedule is upside down. And yes.
Do you have any pets, and can we get a hug from you because we have to leave and go home?
Oh, fine. Be that way. I have one cat. And fish. I have a big fat black and white cat named Piglet. I seem to be supporting. My house has now been invaded. It's like suddenly I'm going, wow, maybe I do live in Canada. I got raccoons, squirrels, pigeons, and for some reason they're all living in my house now.
Do you have ducks?
And Bluey.
No, ain't Bluey. Ain't Bluey. The raccoons do the weirdest shit. They will take all of my towels and cushions and not drop them in the toilet, but stuff them in my downstairs toilet. I don't get it.
Bye, Shadow. It was fun playing.
See how I just rose about that? Oh,
Her name is Lydia.
I used to have cats. I used to have cats. had cats before, but then one moved back here, and my dad abandoned them. So now we've got dogs.
Eaten by a gator. That's just not something you hear back home.
Yeah.
It was like my cat was eaten by a gator. All right, to flee if you have to. Yes. I feel like we're on a talk show.
I'm not made of money.
Seriously?
This is Earth, and what you see here is the best tattoo hair you've ever seen. It's a big room. Yes.
Oh my God, that's deep.
People always go, can I get a picture with you? I'm like, wouldn't you use a camera instead? Just sort of a thought. See the world from my view.
I got one.
One is good. Oh, one again. Whoa.
Oh, someone's got some competition.
It smells nice, make me happy. I have encountered some things on the Sunday at a con in a hot climate in the past that were not nice. Yes.
I have a present for you.
It's my very own rubber bandy thingy.
Is it the zombie awareness
It's
one?
a zombie awareness one.
Yes, we can get back to talking around now. We'll become
Yes.
zombies.
People ever mistake you for Shawn Michaels?
Exactly.
No. I get Brett Michaels. Somebody did that today. Randomly walked through and said, "What's that fucking Brett Michaels, man?" We both lost silence still at the edge of the night. I went to, it's a weird little offshoot story. Matt Hill, if you know Matt, he's a voice actor, he's brilliant. He's the most positive, energetic guy in the world. We had a blood pact that if David Lee Roth ever rejoined with Van Halen, we would go. So we went. And it was a great show. We had a lot of fun. But then afterwards, I could see, and you know, I said, in the real world, nobody knows who, but I happen to be wearing kind of like this sort of thing. And I could see these three young girls and a dude sort of, I know the look. That's sort of like, I know the look. And they were wearing Poison shirts. So they were like, excuse me, you ever, and I was like, no, actually, I'm, we both lost sound. They were like, oh my God, you are! I was like, no, you know what, I'm not, I'm really sorry. And Maddie kept coming up and was like, Mr. Michaels, I am so sorry. But at that point, we were kind of too far into it to back up, so I ended up doing a bunch of pictures. But I never once said yes. I got Ted Nugent to lock down. Yeah. I'm a little on the small side to be mistaken for a wrestler.
What would you do if the Kennex did one?
I don't know.
If what?
I would have nothing to bitch about. It's like, I've hated them for so long. I don't know. The world would stop. And then there would just be, did somebody just eat? Honey, no beeping in public. Newlyweds. Crazy. Actually, directly behind him, and then we will come forward.
Me or him?
We'll go with you, and then with him.
Okay. Celia, what's your favorite convention?
Pardon me?
Which is your favorite convention out of all of them? Thanks, Celia.
Metrocon? I don't do conventions anymore. I did this one because Roy asked me to last year, and because I really love this car.
We love you.
You guys,
So you're gonna keep
I
coming?
mean, the very first, when I first got here on Thursday, all of a sudden, it's like going back to camp the next year. And you know, it's like I get to see you guys again, and people that, you know, I get to see once a year, and it's awesome. I go to other cons, you know, I kind of feel like a stranger in a strange land, you know, and I'm putting on my show and doing my stuff, but here I'm going, I got friends down here, and I like the people, and I like this place. And so this honestly is, OhioCon is another great con, just based on, okay, that wasn't even sucking up, I actually got it honestly is. I mean, it's the only reason that I would go to Ohio in January. Nothing against. There's a few. There's a lot of cons that have con heart.
You should go to Anime Weekend Atlanta.
Apparently that may possibly be happening. They've never asked me to before, so. But anyway, I don't do cons. I did this one, and I did one in Louisiana a couple of weeks ago because somebody had canceled on them at the last minute, and it's his first year con because Vic had decided that he had something better to do, so I came down and did that as a favor. And that was great too. But this and so Roy basically hauled my ass out of retirement to do this.
So you're not coming back?
So go, Roy, go! I said yes because of you.
Since you like this place so much, does that mean you're going to be coming next year?
To here?
Yeah, here.
Well, generally Roy's smart. Like he'll ask me before I leave. So I don't know. We'll see.
Would you ever do Dragon Con?
Would I ever do drag in con? I've never, again, it's, to go to a con, I have to be invited to a con. I don't do them. I can't be away from work. One of the reasons that I stopped doing cons is, missing a Thursday or a Friday even and a Monday in my business. The first year I did cons, I probably lost about $60,000 because I wasn't. So my agent does not like me doing conventions anymore, at all.
But then you might be able to meet James Marshall and kill him. He goes to Dragon Con.
Why would I want to kill James Martin? So what?
And he messed up.
A lot.
Not his fault. Yeah, he's not the one that cast himself. I'm sure if he was familiar with it, he'd go like, you want me to play what? You want to give me how much money? Giggity. Acting is a profession. I've done shows that people go like, why do you work in the Barbie movies? It was like, because it's a job.
It pays.
It's fun. I've done more stuff that, nobody's ever heard of just because that's the way it is. Yes.
Experiment.
Oh, God, wow. Did we get both of those over there? No, we haven't actually, sorry. And then we will bounce back to you. Yes. What's everybody start there with? I have 2 questions.
The one thing, what is the character that you always wanted to play?
It's really easy. And I already did them earlier. So, part of my plan to take over the world. I love the brain. I love the brain from Piggy. I would like to play every character that I don't play. I see anything like, I wish I'd done that. There are some dream ones. I mean, I've been really fortunate. I've had a chance to play some of the characters that I would really like to play. I never know. I just it's like I don't know enough about this stuff to sort of know in advance who I'd like to be. I've been really lucky and ended up playing stuff that I went, wow, that ended up being a lot of fun. But there's never a bad day at work. I do voices for a living. It's fun. Anytime I see somebody say, oh, okay, good, it's like, wow, time for you to change jobs, sunshine. And yes, Matthew, I guess, and then back to directly behind Matthew. Okay, you go first.
I know this is a little you just said Metrocon was your favorite and all that. Maybe it's a loaded question, but how does it honestly make you feel when you've been doing this for over an hour now and people are still pouring through the door? How does it make you feel, the response that...
People are pouring in now are going, apparently there's a 10 o'clock now and somebody else. Who is that man? Honey, is that Shawn Michaels? I thought he would be bigger. Much bigger. I sort of, it's like the amazing painting that I was given, and there's another one that Sarah did that I wish you guys could see. It's brilliant. It's duo, but he's wearing this hat with this ink.
Ooh. And with the same kind of clothes you wear.
Yeah, it's stuff. So it's all that kind of thing. It's so amazing to me. It's so flattering. Pardon me? It will be at the panel tomorrow. So that kind of stuff is the most astonishing experience for me in the world. Because outside of the walls of a convention, I'm a person that, I have this great job, but that's the only difference. And it's just so here I get to come, and most people would never dream of being able to do this and to have people like you in my life. So it's pretty freaking amazing. It's pretty cool. That's why, I'll end up, I think the first year I came down here, the con was over. Like, it was long closed. The convention center was shut down, and we moved my signing table outside. And I sat there and actually missed my flight home because I went, well, you know what? I'm not leaving if there's somebody that's been standing in the lineup. Somebody with the, sort of questionable taste that wants to see me enough to stand in lineup that long, I'll stick around until it's done. Because I think you guys are amazing. Scott has not had food yet. Right now, I need some sleep. So, you know what? I'm getting the local. Sleep is for the weak. Only amateurs sleep. I've gone 5 days at a con without touching the bed, without sleeping. So we have to. We're gonna go into lightning round mode. So everybody that's got their hand up now will be the thing, and then I gotta cut it off because they. And that should ever have to say, I gotta cut it off.
Have you always done this comedy, or is it something?
This is absolute BS. I am the shyest person in the real world you will ever probably meet. There's a reason that I can pull sort of 300 personalities out of my butt. Because, honest to God, and I think most of them, especially voice actors, no. The thought of doing this terrifies me. The thought of, and yet, once you get out there, it's like I get to kind of like a vampire feed on you guys. Wow. It's Suezo and Wolverine, right? It's really small and it's really fine, so you can't see it, but if I had an overhead projector, this is really amazing.
What is that?
Thank you. It's a picture of Suezo and then a little tiny thing, a little chibi duo, and a little chibi Wolverine.
There's actually a really tiny Washington.
He's life-size.
Because then the batteries run out.
This is. Yeah, because I would go, man, I could never get up on stage and do that kind of stuff, but this is, catch me in the hallway for a real conversation, I'll be like, people are nice. Voice actors are very weird people. So yeah, I don't know. I sit there and ask myself, it's like, is this all? I don't know. It's just, it's I like it. It's easy. Yes.
Do you want more sugar?
You need more.
Step away from the sugar. Fire back.
What Barbie movies were you in?
I've done them all, I think, except the last one. Sort of various characters, merchants in this and stuff and that. And I don't know. I should find out one day. Because everybody I know with little kids, it's like, oh, we've got all the Barbie movie. We've seen all your stuff. Real.
Okay. I have two things. What is your opinion on
So
the
sharks,
alpine gum, and where can I
Sorry?
find some? What's your opinion on alpine gum?
Alpine coffee.
And where can I find some?
I have no idea. They didn't even give me any.
I have looked everywhere and I can't find it.
It might be a Canadian thing. And it probably usually only comes out in the wintertime because it's off-relief gum. I did a commercial years ago in Canada. You can do whatever you want, like in film, stage, television, theater, and if you do great work, it's wonderful. If people see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. You do one frickin' TV commercial. People are like, it's the gum dude! Yes?
Is there any girl character that you would want to voice?
I've voiced a lot of women characters.
Yeah, it's gone.
No. That would be cool. That would be sweet. I don't know. Again, it's like anything that, if I get paid, it's a great job. It truly is. And yes.
Yeah, I want to know if you can find this for me.
Where was my spray cheese when I needed it? I was calling for it because I had a Klondike bar.
She got you Wendy's, even better.
And don't forget AIDS.
This is the lovely young woman who gave me AIDS. So I'm sorry, what did you ask?
Oh wait, but it's
Yeah, I can bring it up, and we'll no rushing the stage, please. Jess, yes.
I have a question pertaining to a panel that was held earlier in this room. Do you really try to voice all the characters on the list?
Did what? Sibahaba?
Earlier, there was a panel in here, and it was said that you like to try out for all the voices. Is this true?
This is absolutely true.
Awesome.
The reason is, I'm a firm believer in the fact that the more spaghetti you throw at the wall, the more chance that a noodle or two is going to stick. You do not ever want to audition behind me for a show. I have a legendary status of, oh, fuck, you put me after McNeil? Are you kidding me? Who's going to read for everything, including the women and the children? And you know what? Sometimes it